Imagine you're on a date, everything is going well, and suddenly, unconsciously, you do something that completely changes the atmosphere. Has that ever happened to you? Well, my friend, today is the day I show you 6 things you should never ever do in the presence of a woman. It doesn't matter if you're already on a date, getting to know someone, or just preparing. These tips are universal and will make a huge difference in your life. So stay with me until the end and discover these valuable observations that will help you avoid awkward moments and spark even more desire in her. Of course, before we start, don't forget to leave a like because, as always, I'm here to share content that makes a difference and will definitely bring you great results. All right, let's get to it. Let me tell you something you may have already noticed or even done without realizing it. The first thing you should never do in the presence of a woman is exaggerate your emotions. And now you might be asking yourself, Henrique, what do you mean? So, imagine a scene. You're always trying to hold her hand, always looking for kisses and hugs, as if you were covered in glue, you know. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you shouldn't show sensitivity or attention, but it's important to maintain balance. Sometimes the man is more sentimental than the woman, and that can disrupt the dynamic between you. It's like you're always in the role of the seeker, and she's in the position of the one who grants sensitivity. And listen, from my own experience, the best way is to be calm, to let things flow naturally. When you are comfortable with yourself, relaxed, the woman naturally seeks comfort and security in you, and then you come together, but in an equal way. From the perspective of most women, you position yourself as a certain type of man, a true alpha, because you give her space to also be part of the relationship. It's all about observation, analysis, and understanding what works best in your situation. After all, every relationship is unique. I see many comments on the channel, and I know you're smart enough to take these tips and apply them to your reality. So remember, balance is key. Don't make mistakes by seeking emotional sensitivity in an exaggerated way. Do your thing, be an alpha guy, and let her also participate in the game. So, if you agree with me and are committed to applying this, comment the following. Alpha magnetic comment. Comment that, because I know you're truly engaged, and I'll love your comment and your response, because it's an honor for me to have you here on this channel, which is mine and yours. You are part of it. Well, my friend, now I want to present you with an offer you can't refuse. Imagine you have a secret in your hands that will naturally and effectively transform your interactions with women. I've created a complete ebook, a true practical guide that will teach you step by step how to approach women with confidence and authenticity. Look, this isn't just another common material. It's a carefully crafted strategy that uses the power of context and daily situations to your advantage. Imagine yourself at a party. Instead of being just another guy in the crowd, you start an engaging and natural conversation, taking advantage of what's happening around you. That's the kind of competitive edge you'll have. In the ebook, you'll discover exactly what types of women align with your intentions and which ones are more challenging, so you won't waste your time and energy. With this information, you'll be able to go from 0 to an embrace in less than an hour, using tested techniques of attraction and emotional connection. The link to this transformative ebook is in the pinned comment. But pay attention. It will only be available for a limited time because spots may fill up at any moment. Don't miss this opportunity, which will help you achieve positive results with women. Another mistake you must not make with a woman is talking about your bank account or how much money you have. Man, the truth is, that's extremely cringeworthy. Let me explain why. First of all, Nobody likes it when someone brags. When you start talking about money, it seems like you're trying to impress with something that isn't really important in a relationship. Money can make some things easier, but it won't earn you respect, feelings, or a true connection. A woman of value who is with you wants to know you for who you are, not for your bank balance. Besides, when you focus too much on your wealth, you give the impression that you're unsure of yourself. It's like you're saying, "Look, I have nothing else to offer but this." And let's be real, you have much more to offer than just the numbers on your bank screen. What matters is who you are, your experiences, your ideas, your values. That's what's truly valuable. Imagine you're on a date, and instead of building a connection, you start listing your assets. It feels like a job interview rather than a moment to share and get to know each other. If the conversation is only about numbers, you lose the chance to show what really matters, your essence. But I know that sometimes it seems like society values money too much, and that can give the impression that it's the key to everything. But reality is different. People connect through values, shared interests, respect, and they love each other, and that has no price. Now, my friend, as I always say on the channel, you have to analyze what makes sense to you. Maybe some won't agree with this, but the important thing is that you take what adds value to your life and use it. Many people have thanked me in comments and emails, saying that these tips made a difference, and I believe you can also realize this. So the tip is simple. Analyze. Don't live unconsciously. Many people go through life just existing without really living. It shouldn't be like that, my friend. I say this because I'm your friend, and I want to see how you develop, learn, and become the best version of yourself. And remember what really matters in a relationship. It's not what you have, but who you are. But of course, live well, earn more, and have a lot of faith in what you believe. I believe in God, and you. So the question is, what about you? Live for your cause. And before we move on to the third point, I want to tell you something very important that now relates to money. If you have friends who can talk about everything but don't talk to you about money, business, and growth, then analyze that, because something is wrong. This is just a friendship tip for you. The third mistake that many people make without realizing it is giving free compliments to women. Complimenting is positive, but it should be something sincere, not just an automatic move. Imagine a situation. She posts a picture on Instagram, and you reply, "Wow, what a beautiful and wonderful woman." Now stop and think. What did she do to deserve that compliment? It's easy to get into the habit of giving compliments just to be noticed or appreciated, but that can make them lose strength and authenticity. Let's be honest. Compliments without a visible reason can seem like desperation for attention, and that's not the impression you want to give. The truth is that we should appreciate attitudes and behaviors that truly deserve to be recognized. For example, if you are together and she shows admiration through her actions, like treating her parents with love and respect, that is the moment to praise her. Saying something like, "I really admire the way you treated your parents," that's rare these days, can strengthen your connection in an authentic and natural way. Another ideal moment for the compliment is when she does something special for you, like preparing a birthday surprise. These are moments when compliments are not only well received, but also deserved. When you notice these gestures, you show that you recognize and appreciate her actions, which is much more meaningful than just complimenting her appearance. And of course, if your connection has reached a stage where values truly align and you genuinely want to praise her beauty, that's fine. But remember, The point is to do it authentically. Compliments should be like rare coins, something you give with enthusiasm and intention. Being an exceptional man isn't about being overly imposing, but about thinking beyond the norm. Just because everyone does something doesn't mean you should follow the same path. Think about what truly deserves attention and keep your compliments honest and well-deserved. This not only maintains the value of your compliments, but also shows that you are a man who observes, appreciates, and doesn't rush to give compliments without reason. In the end, everything becomes more authentic and acknowledges what really matters. When you adopt this approach, there's no failure. And my friend, believe me, this strategy will change how you relate and strengthen your relationships. The fourth very common mistake is becoming Warren Buffett. Just kidding. I mean being an investor in the wrong way, haha. What I'm saying here is not to invest your time the wrong way. That is, don't be that guy who is always available for women, spending hours talking with them. When you spend the day asking, "How are you?" and replying instantly to everything, you might give the impression that you have nothing else to do in life. And what happens? Gradually, she may start to distance herself, thinking that you're not focused on something more important. The truth is that guys who achieve success, who have a goal, and who are focused on development, don't waste time like that. Of course, it's important to communicate and check in, but it's not necessary to spend hours doing so. Instead, take that precious time and invest it in yourself. Go to the gym, develop your projects, invest in your career, whether academic or entrepreneurial. If you feel like you can't open a physical business, remember that the internet is full of opportunities. It's no longer the future, it's the present. Explore, discover which areas you want to work in, and immerse yourself in them. Develop your skills, earn more money, find your purpose. As I always say, work on your personality, body, communication, and ability to generate income. And you know what's important? Finding new passions. I myself want to learn to play the piano. It's simply amazing to be home alone. And playing the piano gives me enormous energy. It's something I really want to master, and I'm determined to learn. Finding a new hobby can make your life much more interesting and fulfilling. So, my friend, believe in your goal and your convictions. You will go very far if you... Well, here's the thing. So dedicate yourself to your development and to something that really matters. Don't let small attention mistakes distract you from your journey. Turn your time into something valuable that brings personality and satisfaction. And as always, remember to be the best version of yourself, not just to impress others, but to live a full and meaningful life. So, the truth here is for everyone. And I know that there are men here who have already achieved success, but there are also others who have not. So, as I say, analyze what I said here and apply it to your life, because this will certainly add a lot of value. And obviously, for you to continue receiving more videos like this, subscribe, leave a like, and download your ebook. This way, you'll only get benefits, and the opportunity is here.